All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're taking a look at our boy, the new mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Goku at 100%, baby. We got very, very lucky with our summons this go round, so I honestly wasn't really expecting it, but we ended up rainbowing this guy. So you know what? We gotta take him in. We gotta test him out at 100%. Right? We did the 55% showcase. He did very, very well, performed incredibly at just 55%, right? Good attack stats. What he was doing for the team is very, very good. He synergizes very well with the team. His passive is super, super good for like himself. And his EX super giving 100% crit is crazy. So we're going to take this dude into a match or two, maybe try a team or two, kind of see what he looks like at 100%. We've got him fully rainbowed. Thank you to Dokkan Day. We've got him fully maxed out on link levels. So we're ready to go, baby. Let's go ahead and let's jump in to an event and let's see how this dude does.
Don't underestimate us, now that we're back to normal!
All right, our boy's here. He's ready to rock and roll. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time really talking about his kit because we've already really done that in the 55% video, right? At this point, we kind of know what this boy does, right? We've gotten to use him enough. We kind of understand how he works. The biggest things here is going to be that Ender's animation giving him guard for 5 extra turns, as well as him having the extra like damage reduction, crit and dodge chance here in his base passive. And then for the 3 turns, really having that 33% extra damage reduction before attacking is going to be huge, right? So that's a good time for him to be in slot 1. He can take those hits pretty well and you don't have to worry about too much. So him being there is totally fine. Then his actual like EX super, I was trying to think of the word, the EX super attack, right? This is going to be huge. This is going to be the biggest part of like what he can do for the team itself, is giving 100% chance to crit for the entire rotation, not just for himself, but for the entire rotation. So what we want to do is try to utilize that. We're going to put him up in slot 1. Let's see if we can get him to crit, right? So he's got the base 33% off of his actual like passive, which we did see, right? So if we go back into here, we look at this, he's got the base 33% chance to crit. Other than that, there's nothing there, right? So you have to go all the way down, look at the very bottom of his passive, and every key sphere that you do obtain, he's going to get 10% chance to crit. So you want to try to pick as many key spheres as you can in order for him to really be able to like get that chance to crit, because he needs to crit on his super to proc the actual EX super. But not only that, you still only have a 60% chance for that to proc, which is kind of the iffy part, right? I've had a lot of runs where he procs it a lot, and I've had a lot of runs where he just never does. So it's kind of hit or miss. Let's go. Let's pick up a bunch of these key spheres. Give us 6. So it's an extra 60% chance to crit. So he's at 93% chance. Again, it's not 100. So there's always a chance that he just doesn't do it, right? So he doesn't crit or hit that 60% chance to actually get the EX super off. And I'll tell you what, when he gets his EX super, especially on the DAIMA team, it makes the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta look incredibly powerful, which there you go right there. Yeah, see, he didn't get it. So that does stink a little bit, because that does kind of, I don't want to say hurts the rest of the team. And even we did get the crit too. So it's just that 60% chance did not proc. Figures, right? Of course. But we're seeing some good damage coming off of him now, especially at the 100% compared to his 55%. 55% is already doing some pretty good damage, right? The multiple super attacks definitely add up. But like watching him actually just like do his thing is crazy. He's a very good character. I mean, he is very, very good. And I think a lot of his like usefulness for the team itself, right? Not just for himself, but for the team is going to come off that EX Super, giving everybody that chance to crit, the 100% chance. But for himself, he's already very good. He's a very powerful slot 1 runner for at least two appearances. And then after that, he's a very good like slot 2, slot 3, kind of just does his thing. After he supers, he is very, very good defensively, right? He doesn't really get hurt very much. Slot 1, after that damage reduction kind of goes away, he's a little more squishy, right? I've had him die a few times trying to test him out in different spots during different times, and it can become a little bit of an issue. But I mean, majority of the time, this dude's doing like incredible work, and he slots in very well on a lot of teams. A lot of teams he can do incredibly good on. The DAIMA one, of course, right? I mean, that's like his team. That's where he's going to shine the most. But then like with characters like Beast Gohan, he does incredibly well. He does incredibly well in those very high-end powerful teams. All right, so we got our boy here again. So let us go ahead and see what we can make happen here. So I'm trying to look at the key sphere layout. If we go here, that gives us 6. That'll give us 6 as well. So no matter what, we're getting that 60% chance. Now I'm going to keep in slot 1 here again because this is the last sort of his like usability. Ideally, you just do this. You could have Goma run slot 1. Goma's very good dodging. Goma's very good character. So kind of keeping him there in slot 1 is probably the better way to do it, especially once like this guy's actual like extra damage reduction runs out. You're going to want a good slot 1 character to fill that role. So until then, we'll go ahead and keep him in slot 1 right now, right? He's got one more turn of viability with that extra 33% damage reduction. So we'll go ahead and keep him right there. Let us go ahead and we will grab that. So it's going to give us the 6, of course. This is not guaranteed to crit, but we do have a very, very high chance to crit. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do this. And then we can grab, we'll do that. Trying to help set up some of those STR key spheres for the DAIMA 4Ku on the next rotation there. And he dodges super. Very good. So, yeah, man, he's got the base 33% dodge. EX super, baby. Let's go. So now everything on this rotation, every hit that we do is going to be a crit, not just from him, but from every character. So from Goma and from the mini Super Saiyan 4 as well. That's going to be huge. That's going to be very, very huge. And I forgot what I was saying before this. Did. Oh, dodge. Yeah. So, I mean, he's got 33% base dodge, right? This dude, yeah, you probably want to give him more dodge because, like I said, he's very, very good for those first couple turns, being that slot 1 character, being able to kind of live in that slot. After that, you're going to want him to survive, right? So giving him extra dodge is probably a good way to go. He doesn't need crit. You know, we'll do a whole 10 potential video for him like we usually do, but the dude doesn't need crit built in. He's got enough there. And then giving it some additionals to be fine. But like focusing on his defense, focusing on his dodge, I think is going to be very good because you're just going to want him to be around, right? You're going to want him to survive. You want him to be around. He's not going to be like the guy that finishes the fight every time, but he could be the guy that allows you to finish the fight by giving that extra crit from the EX Super, right? And by surviving himself. So always keep that in mind when you're building out these characters. Okay, so now we are looking at that turn where he has lost all of his extra damage reduction, right? So that's going to be a big issue for him, right? He's turn 5. It's his last turn of his own guard. However, with DAIMA Vegeta on the team, giving the guard support to DAIMA characters, we're not worried about him losing his guard. We are worried about him losing his damage reduction, right? Because it's only for 3 turns from his entry that he gets that extra 30% for attacking. So now we got to be very careful about where we place him. Can you put him in slot 1? Yes, because he could definitely dodge. He could definitely do well as long as he's not getting his butt kicked. But I'll tell you right now, I've done times where I've tested it out. Don't know if in slot 1, post his second return, and he just gets obliterated if he does not dodge, or he does not get the chance to attack first, right? So those two attacks up front could definitely just be the end of him if, you know, you're fighting an enemy who's really built up. You know, we get to the point where, like, this guy's critting, the enemy's critting. You can definitely die there, too. So we got to be very, very careful about what we do. So let's go ahead and let's do this. What I do want to do for this turn is actually use his active. So his active skill, able to be used when there's a demonic power character attacking the same turn, which we have Goma there, so he's able to actually get that like right away. We saw it in the first turn too with the mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Being on demonic power gives him the chance to do that right away. Or you just wait for his 5th turn, which we're on that anyway, so we would have had this either way. Definitely going to raise up his attack by a lot, 1,333%. Cause ultimate damage, give a regen of 30% HP, and give 3-turn buff of 30% defense to Dragon Ball Seekers and Mastered Evolution, which is going to be huge. Huge, huge, huge. That is a huge buff for 3 turns for this team. So we'll go ahead and we will proc that right now. Go ahead and see that, and then we'll get our team buffed up, and we'll go ahead and go through the turn. Okay, so nothing too crazy there on the attack stat, right? So 58 million. I've definitely seen higher. I've seen up to like 88 million. I've seen 88, 87 when he was still 55%. I've seen that high. So it just kind of depends on his links, kind of depends on his team, kind of what's active, things like that. You know, any other support that he's getting for the rotation. If we had Glorio here, or we had like the mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku giving that extra support for him, we could see that attack stat being a lot higher. Until then, let's go ahead and let's run this. I think just like this, we will go ahead and use DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active as well. We'll go ahead and skip everything here just because this showcase is for mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku, not for this guy, so we don't need to see everybody's animations and things like that, right? Okay, so he's going to do not a whole lot of damage because we have not been getting a lot of EX supers with these guys, unfortunately. So let's go and let's do this. We will jump here with Goma. Then I will go ahead and grab, let's see, what can we get the most key out of? That right there. I don't think it's going to let us get the STR key spheres though, is it? For DAIMA Goku in the back there. I mean, he's going to guarantee crit anyway for the turn, so we don't really need the EX super per se. That didn't drop them the way I wanted it to either, but we can still do this, so that works. There we go. Okay. So let's see what this turn... Goma, you turd. Yeah, he didn't dodge that either. What a jackass. I've had a lot of turns, too, where I was, like, kind of messing around, and Goma's at the point where, like, you know, when he has a good couple hits that he can take before he gets absolutely killed. Goma has died for me, actually, quite a lot testing this character out, or, like... you know, playing around with this team and this character. He's made me mad a few times, I'll tell you that right now. But it's neither here nor there. It's okay. Hey, we got the EX Super anyway. So we got the crit. We got the 60% chance to proc. So we're getting crits from the DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Goku right now, and DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who would have gotten it anyway because of his active skill. But if he hadn't popped that, then we would be getting crits with him. So we'll just think of it that way. And yeah, dude, the amount of attacks that he does here, like the amount that you can do over time, that amount adds up, right? We're seeing 50 million, like pop a couple times. And that's going to add up over time if he's doing 3, 4 supers, things like that, right? And of course, we didn't pop the EX super again with this guy. So that's whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Sure. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I think we've got like one more turn with the DAIMA Mini Super Saiyan 3. So as long as we survive this turn, we'll come back. We'll be on that turn. We'll check him out one more time and see how he does on this team. And then we'll jump in with another team to kind of see how well he does off the DAIMA team. Right. So let's go ahead and let's jump to that, and then we'll move on to the next fight. Okay, so DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku thought it'd be really super cool and funny to get crit supered, so that team died at the end there. But we did get to see DAIMA Super Saiyan 3, or yeah, DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku one more time on that team, but that's okay. We saw what he could do. We saw his usefulness there on the team, what he was doing. He does great. He's a great character. Everybody else can kiss my ass. Okay. So now we've got him on a new team here. So this is a team, again, led by the DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is a great leader for him in order to get him a lot of teams, right? Leading that Goku's family, leading DAIMA, leading Battle of Fate. Definitely helps to get this guy a lot of good teams, especially one built out like this, right? So this is a lot of good characters built onto one whole team that I think is going to perform very well. So let's go ahead. Let's do this. Let's grab those here. So hopefully we can get the EX Super off. And then again, we'll go here with the DAIMA Super Saiyan 4. And then for DAIMA Vegeta, I don't think it's really going to matter because Goku will be dead on this turn anyway. So we'll go ahead and go through this really quick. Just kind of see him on this turn. Roll into the next one. Nice dodge of the super too. Again, that's why you put dodge on him, to survive super attacks like that. No EX Super, it's okay. Still starting off at 43 million. Totally good. If he was a stacking character, dude, he'd actually be really crazy. I think that'd be he would be a even more wild of a character if he was stacking. Yeah, especially with like the giving full crit to everybody would be actually insane. Actually insane. All right, we'll come back on his next turn. Should have Beast Gohan with him, so that should be a little bit more fun. Okay, so here we have it. So here is a turn where we've got both Mini Super Saiyan 3 and Beast Gohan on the same rotation. So this is kind of what I'm looking for, right? Beast Gohan is a demonic power character. So that does give Mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 his actual active skill that he can use. So with Beast around, we've got the active always ready to use. Hopefully we can rock the EX Super, because that's going to be huge for Beast Gohan in particular, because one of the biggest flaws that Beast Gohan does have that a lot of people are really just upset about is the fact that Beast Gohan does not have like guaranteed crit or crits built in, and he's a character that is a counter character. So a lot of people are very upset about it. Now, if you got Mini Super Saiyan 3 around, if 60% chance he procs that EX Super like that, now Beast Gohan is going to guaranteed crit. And that is, I think, one of the biggest like allures of this character right now, is the fact that you can run him alongside Beast. He still performs incredibly well, and he's going to make Beast Gohan look even better, right? So we're going to see it now. Like, there's not a whole lot of attacks coming in on Beast, which is a little unfortunate, because we would like to see like him do a lot with those crits, but he is going to guarantee crit every single one of his attacks, right? He's a very strong character. He's a very good, fun character that now I think just becomes even better as long as he's able to do like the crits from his counters, right? So having this guy here, having them both alongside each other is going to be very good. And I think a lot of people are going to have a lot more fun with Beast Gohan with this fact here. Because look, now we're going to be, boom, crits. Hit him again, boom, crit. It makes Beast Gohan just so much more fun, dude. It makes him so much better. And just makes the whole team just that much more just better. Like, there's not really much more you can say about it. Like, Mini Super Saiyan 3 just makes the team better. Okay, now on this turn here, so this one's a little more iffy, right? Because now we're looking at an area where you're not going to really want to run this guy in slot 1, because he has lost like his extra damage reduction, right? So this being his 5th turn, he's lost that extra damage reduction. Now, the only crappy part now is that where do you put Beast? You know, you can still put him here, totally fine, but he's not going to get the guaranteed crits because this guy's not attacking until later on. So if the EX Super procs, it's not really going to matter by that point. Or you could float Beast, hope that there's a bunch of attacks at the end, but in a case like this, there's not. So it is a little unfortunate. I think what we're going to do, and it's going to be very risky, is Well, I don't know. Do we want to do that? I mean, so we could put Mini Super Saiyan 3 up front and have him hopefully proc his EX Super, hopefully dodge, survive, and be able to let Beast Gohan do his thing. Or we play a little bit smarter. We can either pop Beast Gohan's active, put him up front, let him counter all these attacks, still do very well, not get guaranteed crit. But, I mean, it is what it is at this point. So now, this is where you run into the issue with this guy, and at least my issue that I'm having. So let me know if you guys are having the same dilemma, right? Is at this point, I'm still trying to figure out the best play for him. Is it just to float him around? Is it to let him do his thing, right? He does have the actual like KO survive mechanic, which is great, but that is only for like one hit. He's going to get his health back up. He's going to be good. But if you got a lot of hits coming in like we do right here, if he gets hit very hard in the very beginning, he's not really going to have a whole lot of chance to survive, right? So this is where the showcase part comes in. It is his showcase. He's going in slot 1. I don't care, because this isn't about winning or losing. This is about looking at the character and what he can do. So right now, looking at him, I mean, his stats look good. He's a 738,000 defense. Once we go ahead, we're going to use a bunch of active skills. We're going to boost him up a little bit. Hopefully he survives, and hopefully he can let Beast kind of do his thing there in slot 2. You know, get those extra 3 hits in there. I think there's probably going to be super coming in at one of those slots. So, because I think this Goku like double supers at this point. So we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's do it. So we'll go ahead and use his active first. This will, again, give the boost to Dragon Ball Seekers and to Master Evolution, which I think is just himself. Okay, no, Goku does get it as well. So he doesn't really help Beast Gohan out in the fact that his active skill, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So we're going to do that. We'll let Beast do his. That way he can go ahead and do that, get a little bit more juiced up for his turn. And then we're going to let Vegeta go ahead and rock his active skill right there. We'll see what this does. This is going to boost the chance that the enemy is going to crit us, which puts us in more danger, which is exactly what I wanted. I want more danger. I want to try to see what happens if we put this dude in a bad spot. Is he going to survive? I mean, he's got the survival mechanics built into him with that KO survive, with the health regen. So ideally, he'll be okay, right? He's got the extra defense, or he's got extra defense, get 12 or more ki. He's got extra dodge chance when HP is 33% or less, which it's going to get to. So now we really test the limits of his kit, right? He's going to survive an attack once. He's going to heal himself, and he's going to have extra dodge. Will he survive? Let's find out. Let's go. Let's do it. So let's try to get him as many ki spheres as we can. That's going to guarantee his crit right there with 7. So we'll do that. Then we can go ahead and do this. And with you in the back, we'll go ahead and just grab you some ki spheres. You don't need to be super crazy, but let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's see it. Come on. There's a hit. There's a hit. Okay. I mean, he's still taking the hits very, very well. These are normals. There's a big hit. Okay, so that's a crit. That's okay. I mean, he's good, man. He is very good. Yeah, and he survived. He dropped below the threshold for HP, so he regened himself. Now he's doing a bunch of attacks. He's at 33%, so he's got extra dodge. So he's dodging. He's dodging. He's dodging. Boom. He's good, man. He's good. He's good. You put him in a bad spot and he still shows out. Dude, I love it. Now that's good kit building for a character like that, right? Yes, I love the KO survive, but it really limits you if you get hit again. So the fact that he can regenerate himself a little bit more to give himself some survivability with the HP is good. I realized we didn't get the EX Super either, so all these counters aren't critting, which really does kind of suck. And then, yeah, that hit this might kill us if it crits. But that didn't crit. Okay, good. So, yeah, again, man, he got the KO survive. He's got regen to keep him alive, take extra hits. Plus getting extra dodge definitely helps him out. So, man, he's good, dude. He's so good. He really is. And again, he just makes the team better too. Like, he's such a good character. He really is. He's probably one of my favorite releases we've had in a while. Like, Metal Cooler obviously is so good, but like this dude is is incredible for the super class team. And I'm very interested to see what he does with like the GDC characters, right? Because we don't know what we're getting for GDC. The presumption is, you know, Namek, Cell, Blue Saga, something like that. The main 3 sagas. That's what everybody's kind of hoping for. At least everybody's kind of hoping for Namek Saga. We don't know. We don't know what's coming. So, I mean, we could really see anything. And I just really hope that whatever it is that does show up, he can be run alongside them and he can help make them look even better. That is my hope. That is my biggest hope, is that he can be run in those teams and he can help make them that much better, because he is a phenomenal character, even at just 55%, but now showing out at 100%. He is so good. He is so good. All right, we get one final turn. One final turn with him. Let's see if he can do what he just did on that last turn for us. Let's just go ahead and do this again. Give us a little bit of help, boost up the enemy a little bit, make it a little bit more difficult on ourselves. So what do we got? 3 attacks up front. So if he can survive those, we should be good. He does still get the KO survive, right? It doesn't only proc one time. His actually procs once per turn, right? So up on once within a turn. So as long as he can hopefully dodge a little bit, or he gets hit, he drops down, he's going to regen only 3% this time, not 33%, but he will still be below that 33% threshold. He'll get the extra dodge, hopefully be able to dodge, survive, all that good stuff. We will see what happens. So let's go and let's do this. This will be the final turn, live or die. We're going for it. Let's go. Let's see it, brother. Come on. So there's the hit. He's still alive. He's still good. And this will bring him down to the 1, right? This should bring him down to survive. Yeah. And then he's still up and running. Yeah, dude. He's good, man. He is good. Unfortunately, he didn't get the EX super off to kind of finish it off the video, but it is what it is. And let's see. I mean, he's below the threshold. He's got more dodge chance. Can he dodge? Yes. What more can I say, man? What more can I say about this guy? I can't say enough good things. He's so good. He's incredible. He's incredible. Yeah. Like, he just helped us win that fight. He did. By having that survival in the beginning, being able to regenerate a little bit, being able to have the extra dodge, gave us enough to be able to come in and still win. Because it's not enough to just have that KO survive, right? Because if you survive, 1 HP. That's all you get. You get 1 HP. If you get tapped again, you're dead. So him giving a little bit of extra HP, that 3%, was enough for Beast Gohan to take 1 hit to counter to win the fight. Whereas if we didn't get that HP regen, yeah, 1 HP, he gets hit once, he die. Doesn't matter. Yeah, he's crazy. He's so good. He's so good. And that was our look at the mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 3 Goku at 100%. Max Links, rainbowed out, performed super well at 55% as it was, and then we watched him go at 100%. Yes, the attack sets aren't super crazy much higher, but they are there. What he does for the team is what matters. So whether you have this guy at 100%, whether you have this guy at 55%, he's going to perform fantastic across the board. I don't think you need to have this guy at 100% in order for him to really shine. 55% enough. Like, it really is, because his like usefulness, his utility is not coming from his stats. His utility is coming from his kit, and his kit is built to win. His kit is built to win. His kit is helped to make your team better, to help them make them stronger, to make them win. And we saw that here. We saw that a couple times. Getting the crit, the guaranteed crit, definitely helped us do a lot more damage. Having the KO survive, plus the HP regen, plus the extra dodge, helped us to survive to eventually win the fight. He's a phenomenal character. He really is. One of Dokkan's, I think, best releases of the year, hands down. This character is just that good. Just that good. You guys stuck around to this video. I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of Mini DAIMA Super Saiyan 4 Goku here at 100%. Let me know if you guys did end up something for him. Let me know if you guys have gotten to use him yet, what teams you guys are using him on, events, all that good stuff. And let me know how you're enjoying him and the celebration so far leading up to GDC. Like, subscribe to the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!